Today we're going to be talking about mental issues like suicide, depression, but most importantly, we're going to be talking about this program called Betterhelp and see if it's a scam or not. Before we get into the episode, let me talk about some of the facts. So, for 1 week, it's supposed to cost 35 bucks, something like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 35 bucks. And if you haven't seen this, a lot of YouTubers have been promoting it. YouTubers like Shane Dawson, David So, all these bigger YouTubers with over 1 million subscribers have been promoting this. So if you don't know about this app, basically it's an online counseling app where you can go talk about your problems. They're basically supposed to be signed shrinks to this app, and you're supposed to go talk to them, and you can either video chat with them or call them through the phone if you don't feel comfortable enough to video record. But lately there's been allegations for a past year or so that once you do 1 week of trial with this, or not the free trial, but once you start paying, they take over a month's worth of your money. So yeah, we're gonna be talking about that. And when every YouTuber, when every YouTuber promotes this, and they put the link in the description, every time somebody signs up, that YouTuber gets $100. So they're taking $100 away from your $200 and giving it to that YouTuber. So the topic of the day is: should YouTubers invest in their sponsors like BetterHelp? What do you think?
For sure. I mean, they should prove to their subscribers and their viewers that they're not just in this for the money, they actually want people to get better, they want them to get the help they need. But by not really digging in and really researching whatever sponsor they're sponsored by, these sponsors reach out to them. If they don't really research them and try to figure out what they're all about, if they just do it, it's like, hey, yeah, man, it's gonna be more money for me, then it's not really convincing for me. If I see this as a promotion, and then it turns out to be really bad, it looks bad on them. Just as a big YouTuber, you expect more from them.
Yeah, that's true. And there's also allegations out saying that when you make an appointment with this shrink or this counselor, they're not even showing up half the time, that's like a big no, because you're trying to help somebody with mental issues. You're trying to help them get better. You're trying to tell them there's other ways than just hurting yourself or abusing drugs or cutting yourself. There's other options you can do than just doing that,
For sure. I mean, it's these people are putting a lot out there, and it probably takes a lot for them to do this, and for them to not show up or not answer the call or whatever is very unprofessional, because this may be something that they don't trust anybody else with, and they're saying to themselves, hey, I'm gonna go out on a limb here, and I'm hearing a lot of good things, let me give this a shot. And they could be real shy and real timid, and not tell anybody this in person, and then they're trusting this person to show up and answer this call, and then for them not to, can be very downheartening.
Yeah, that's like facts right there. But what do you think about, because you said they're not professional, so what do you think about people who sign up who aren't even in that profession? Because that's what people are saying this app is doing. They're saying that a lot of these people who sign up to be counselors on this app aren't even certified. They didn't go to school. They didn't go to college for this. They're just on this app, I guess. People on this app aren't even real counselors.
Yeah. I feel like there should be a lot more security in that, if that's true. To know that I could be sharing something very, very personal with someone who isn't qualified to give me advice that will help me. It's very, it's sad to think that they're letting these people in, and just that alone, it makes you worry about the security and all the other aspects of the entire program. They say, obviously you're talking about this stuff with someone, these calls, these messages, going back and forth. They have this a part within the app where you type something, and it's just between you and your counselor, obviously,
Mm-hmm.
which everything should be.
Yeah.
But if they're letting these people in who aren't even qualified, then that makes me worry. Man, is this stuff really encrypted to where it has enough security where it's not getting out? You know, could my stuff just be like screenshotted and put someone else? So I mean, put somewhere else. You know, if these people aren't qualified and professional, you know, stuff like that. It's just very makes you think twice
Yeah.
about stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Because there has been other programs, not just like for online counseling, but other programs that YouTubers have passed that have been turned out as scams. So just putting stuff out there that are scams has a bad look on the YouTuber itself. Because if you do that, and because a whole bunch of people who follow that YouTuber trust them, like they trust that they're gonna put the best content out. They trust that they're gonna sponsor the best. They're gonna be sponsored by the best and all of that. So when something like this comes out and it turns out to be a scam, you lose trust not on just that app but on that person alone, which that YouTuber is losing a lot of money. So they should investigate and should try to look into their sponsorships to see what they're actually about, instead of just like, oh, free money right here, I'm gonna push it out to people.
Yeah, and I think the argument is more of it's less of is it a scam, because people tend to think scam as in um like not working, right?
Yeah.
Because there are positive reviews, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Me and you can both vouch for that. There's tons of positive reviews, but there's also a lot of bad reviews too. So it's not a question as if it's a scam or not, because obviously there are good counselors. There's people who are qualified to do this.
Hmm.
There are great reviews. But the scam part is the where the billing process comes in. That's just to me unacceptable to say, hey, 35 bucks a week, because to a lot of people, hey, that's doable. You know, I'm gonna do this for a month. You know, I'm pay, or maybe not even a month. I saw a review saying, you know, I didn't even want to do it for a month, and they charged me for a full month up front. Thought I was just gonna pay a week. You know, so to see, hey, I'm gonna do this for 2 weeks, right? That's
Hmm.
70 bucks. That's easy, man. Easy money to get some help that they've been needing for how long, you know? 70 bucks, easy. And then they get charged, you know, however much, 260 bucks or whatever, up front. That's that's the scam part to me.
Yeah, that is true. But also on the topic, when you said that there has been a lot of good reviews, yes, there has been a lot of good reviews. I, I do think that there's a good side to this app where people do go there, they do find the right counselor who is certified and all of that. But also when it comes to the reviews, there could also be people in that company or the company paying people to put out good reviews. Because I was looking online, and there, as much there is good reviews, there's also as much bad reviews at the same time.
100%, yeah. And and something that I can vouch for is I'm always on Amazon, right?
Hmm.
I'm always looking at stuff I can buy, you know, just cool stuff, right? Just if I'm bored, just looking at Amazon. And I always go to the reviews just to see what people think about it. You know, it could be stupid stuff or whatever. They bought it, it was dumb or whatever. Just having fun, you know. I'm bored, I go look at Amazon. So Amazon, it's same as any other rating site. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars, right?
Yeah.
So 5 being the best, 1 being the least best. So you got your 5 stars, you got your 5 stars who people loved it. You got your 1 stars, people hated it. But in Amazon, you also have your 2, 3, and 4 stars, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
Where people are giving their honest opinion. They're like, man, it was good, right? But it was also a little bad, you know. So here's his 3 stars. But on this BetterHelp, all I'm seeing, man, is 1 stars and 5 stars.
Yeah.
So where's like the truth in these reviews? Which review is actually being truthful? You know, who's getting paid to write these 5 star reviews?
Yeah, that is really true. Because I'm assuming that a lot, not these aren't BetterHelp isn't the only program that does, like, I'm assuming they're paying people, so they're not the only ones who pay people to do write reviews. Other companies have been caught with this. I'm not gonna say what companies, but other companies have been caught paying or been caught by paying people to put good reviews on their websites and apps. Like I bet you even Amazon might do it for some products, or Walmart, Target. These companies, I'm pretty sure they pay people to put out good reviews to make them look better. Because the better it looks, the more money goes to them. Because everybody's gonna want to jump on it. Like, oh, BetterHelp has nothing but 5 stars, then they must be great. And they go on there and then they get cheated out of their money. The counselor might not even show up for a few sessions, especially in the critical times when they need them to show up. They might not even be there. So that's when the 1 star comes in like bullets. They come in flying from every direction, and they also Yelp can actually, like the restaurants that are on Yelp, they can actually pay Yelp to take those bad reviews off and just leave the good reviews. So there could actually be a lot more bad reviews, but they're just paying so they can take them off the websites.
Yeah, and BetterHelp has been out since 2013, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And mental health and mental health awareness has become such a big thing since 2013, man. Look at everyone we lost, dude, from to suicide. Dude, you got
Robin Williams. We got a whole bunch of actors. Robin
Robin
Williams.
Williams.
Yeah.
You got one of my personal favorites. It was Anthony Bourdain. He was a chef, and he had that show. Man, out of nowhere, dude, just suicide. So it's become a huge thing, mental health. So obviously this app is gonna blow up, right? So it's gonna want as much good reviews as possible, because mental health awareness is starting to become more of a public thing now because of what's happening in the world. So, it's a brilliant idea. We can't deny that. It's a brilliant idea.
Oh yeah.
Because, dude, how much money does go into a freaking counselor cost, right? How much does that cost? So much, right? Who can afford that, dude? If you don't have money to the normal people, normal 9 to 5 people, who can pay for that? Honestly, go get the help they need just off the bat whenever they want, right? When they could just sit on their phone, text, call, video chat, $35 a week. Who can do that, right?
Oh yeah.
It's easy, of course. It's brilliant, but to cheat people out of this, it's such a cheap thing to do. It's very low, honestly, when you think about it.
It's a disappointment, basically.
Yeah, I'm very, very disappointed because these aren't like joke topics. These aren't things to joke about. It's not something to cheat people out of their mental health. It's probably the most important thing to someone is having good mental health, because people could be on their last leg, dude. Honestly, we don't know, but I bet you some people who use this BetterHelp program been on their last leg. Just this was their last thing. That if this doesn't work, then that's it. Who knows?
Yeah.
But, man, for them not to be truthful in every single aspect of this program, it's not good enough. If you're doing something this big and this important to someone's health and every single aspect, you got to be truthful and put everything out there and not hide anything. To say, hey, $35 a week, through every single screen to payment. Hey, $35 a week. All right, sure. Do this first week. Pay for the first week. $35. All right, sure. Last payment. Submit. $35 a week. Are you sure? All right, submit. $260 goes to my bank account. What do you think about that, man?
Oh, to me, that's pretty disgusting. I don't want to say that's like mob mentality, because if you look back then, they would cheat a lot of people out of their money, and that's what they're doing with this app in a way, because like you said, a lot of people have died from mental illness, and it's getting more and more aware now. Like there's been rappers like Lil Peep, and Lil Uzi has talked about it in his songs. A lot of good artists, a lot of people have died who we all looked up to when we were little and loved. And with an app like this, it could help a lot of people if you do it right. Because I think this, like in my opinion, not everybody is gonna think this, but in my opinion, I feel like this app, or not this app, this program should be like temporarily shut down. Like it should be temporarily shut down so they can take away all the people who aren't certified or went to school for this. Because if you're doing that, then you're basically giving somebody like I don't want to go too far with this, but like somebody who can care less about your problems, somebody who just thinks of you as a paycheck every week. Because with that mentality, thinking, okay, I don't even have to talk to this person. I already know that this app is gonna pay me, so I'm gonna just sign up for this and that's it. I feel like that's what's the people who don't sign up or show up, who really care enough to help other people, that's in their mind, that's their mentality that's going into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's unfortunate too because they could have the logic and say, oh, well, you were gonna sign up. They can have like the statistics or whatever where they say, well, I mean, these people signed up and they did more than a month, so why not? It's all right that we took this amount when it's 100% not right. If you
Yeah.
don't advertise that you're gonna do that, because maybe they don't have that 260 up front, and then you just made their bank account go negative, and now they got to pay overdraft fees, dude. I mean, there's a whole lot of negative that comes with that. So that's like the one part to me where and I looked on the Better Business Bureau website, 86 complaints in the last 3 years, 40 something in the last 12 months, and then like 40 of those or 46, I believe, were complaints on the building and the billing process. So that's just too much for me, man.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. I was gonna make up another point where oh man, it was on the tip of my tongue. I forgot what it was. Ah, oh well, we can skip over that point. But basically, all this app, like we were saying earlier, it's a smart idea. It's so genius because a lot of people are scared to go to talk to the family, scared to talk to their friends of what they're gonna think of them. So this app actually could it could help you tremendously. Like it could help you so much, and you can video chat with that person. So if you're video chatting with that person and you start crying or you start feeling uncomfortable looking at them, then you can just go back to calling or go back to texting this person, which that is, I think, one of the smartest things that anybody could do, because that's how technology and how advanced we are right now, which is pretty smart. But that goes back again that a lot of uncertified people are doing this, which it can be through your phone, it can be through your tablet, it can be through anything that anybody can sign up. Anybody can quote unquote look professional and play the part, but not know what they're doing. Which that scares me because if you don't know what you're doing and I'm trusting you with my mental health and you don't even know what you're doing, that scares me a lot.
Exactly. Basically, it comes down to, um, I mean, I'm not trying to badmouth BetterHelp. I'm bad mouthing everything that needs to improve.
Yeah.
Right? I complimented them. Me and you both complimented them. It's a brilliant idea. Whoever came up with it, whoever had this idea of let's help people who can't get the help where everyone else gets it. Let's help them, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not bad mouth because it's absolutely genius. I want it to succeed, but there needs to be an investigation to clean out everything that is ruining this brilliant idea, right?
Yeah.
Because it's such a smart idea, but there's few things that are just ruining it completely. So as soon as those are fixed, dude, you got maybe the best idea of 2020 whatever when it's fixed.
Oh yeah, of course. But yeah, that was just our thoughts. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, please like and comment your favorite part, comment what you think of this program or this idea. It's my name is Right Along. I'm here with my special guest, Chef Ace. So yeah, hope you have a nice day.